the concepts might different. For a pick list, the concepts might be different. Let me create one quick field. New. We have a pick list here, not available, right? We don't have a pick list available. So let's say it's a pick list. Next. Reason. Enter values. Good. Okay. Uh, to be improved. Satisfied. So I'll say that say next. I'm creating one pick list value in the sense of drop down values. Next. Say add it. I'll also create one more field called pick list multi-select. There is a concept called pick list multi-select. We'll see the difference between these two. What is cost, price code, response, others. Now I'll say this is a pick list multi-select. We'll see how this fields looks first. We should go next and save. Let me go back here and I'll refresh my page. Reload. Now if I go back, if I edit here, if I edit my record, oh, okay. There is a difference we need to add because we are using like the form builder page, app builder pages. Now we need to add, go to fields, details. So gain contracts, I'll drag and drop here. And reason, I'll drag and drop here. Okay, save. Because we are not using standard page loads, we're using like a dynamic forms, dynamic lightning page forms. So I added those. We got here, right? If I edit, you see a difference now. Reason is a drop down, and here I can see, right, multi-select, right? I can select more than one option, isn't it? So I should throw an error whenever active is selected. This is a random, let's not think about how to read a value. If it is active, I should not say to be improved. If the record is active, I should restrict the reason to be not to be selected. I mean, it cannot be selected to be improved. Okay. If the active, then I should not allow. So what I'll do, I'll go back to my validation tool. In this case, you don't worry about how validation rule works. Understand how to read a value from the pick list. Okay, this is the concern you had now. How to read a value from a pick list. I'll say new, and I'll say reason check. Reason check. Okay, reason check. In this, what I'll check my pick list value is to be improved. The reason, I mean, how you can get the pick list value, it's only that is pickval. There is a concept called is pickval. Is pickval. In pickval, in the pick list field, you have to go with the field name. Pick list field, you have to go with the pick list name. What is the pick list name here is reason. And here you need to say text letter. What is the text letter here? You can use single quotes or you can also use double quotes, however you want it. But it's okay to use single quotes. Salesforce supports maximum single quotes. And how it is to be improved in the case. These are case sensitive, so try to follow the case sensitives. To be improved. To be improve. Is it right? The same way it was mentioned to be improved. Yeah. And the next one I need to check, hey, is this only this things? No, I also check another one, active equal to true or false, right? Right or wrong? I'll say yes. Right. So I'll change little bit, like this is logic, and if this is true, I'll return my active. What if it means, if it is written active? If it is true, it will throw error. If it is false, it will not throw error, right? Active. Yes. Here I'll say false. Else condition is always I'll say false. If this is selected, what happens? It will go inside and it will return true. So if it is true, I mean active is true, it will throw error. If it is false, it will not throw error. So when active, reason cannot be reason cannot be to be improved. To be improved at a field name of reason. So if I go back, if I click, this is active, if it's save, if I save, then I should get an error. Hey, when active. If it is not active, then even though this is true, active is false, my validation rule will return false. If it is false, validation will not fail. See? Clear? Yes. Yeah. Now the other thing is I need to say, okay, if it is good, if the reason is good, then I should not select others. If the reason is good, I should not select others. Clear? Yes, clear. If the reason is good, I should not select others. So, but this field is multi-select, right? This field is multi-select. So here there is a difference in doing that. For multi-select, the concept defines different. Oh, this is field. Let me go to validation rules. Click. What is the field name? Gain contracts check. Contract check. So here in multi-select, first I need to check if first I'm checking what I'm checking here. I can also write and, but I wanted to make you more users of if. That's the only difference. We can also say text of, right? I think this was working before, but let me check it out once. Text of reason equal to good. Good. I'll say text of reason equal to good. I'll say true comma false. This is like a small check. Error. Say I'm just checking whether I can use the text. What I'm doing, I'm typecasting pick list to a text field. So let me check whether this will return any error to me. Error. Okay, this is an error. So it means that this is working. Why error is coming here? Because I left my error message at a page level, right? Top of the page, isn't it? Yes. Cancel. So you can see actually by clicking edit, if it is good, if I try to save, then you can see error. So it means that it is coming. So you can also use, instead of always using is pick value, you can also convert the pick list to a text field. There is a possibility. Okay. If it is good, then what I need to do? I need to check my multi-select pick. How can I check my multiplex? There is a function called includes, contains or includes. Includes multi-select pick list and text letter. You need to use, instead of for pick list you are using is pick value. For multi-select what you are using here? Includes, right? For multi-select you need to use includes. These are the two things that you need to remember in this case. And here you have like a gain contracts. In gain contracts, if it is good, then we should not allow user to select other, right? Others are other. How this is others? Others. I'll say gain contracts when it is good. others not available. Say. So you need to remember this way, like if it is a pick list, you need to use isPickVal, or you can also convert this to text, but you can't convert multi-select pick list to text. The reason behind, if it gets saved, how it is saving? Cart, semicolon, support, semicolon, response, right? Everything will come in the same string. Then you can't compare. For a pick list, you will be having only one value, then only you can able to typecast it. Clear this point?
Yes, clear.
Yeah. If I say others, I'll say error. When it is good, others are not available, right? So if I remove it, I can remove it and I can save. So now clear about this one, how pick list and multi-select are differentiated when it comes to the other simple validations, and you understand how to write a if to.
But Deepak, in case of multiple values,
You have to write
uh,
comma separated. You have to write R condition or uncondition with like this each and every value, no matter what.
okay. So we have to include multiple includes in the condition.
Exactly. If it is like a mandatory one, you can say un. If it is like any one should be available, then you should say R, logical operators. Even it goes with a
Right.
pick list also. For pick list, it's a easy thing, right? So you have only one value, but for multi-select, you can say, hey, if I have like a cost, response, and others, I should see this field is available or not. Too many things will be available. So you have to include these condition either in logical operators by keeping a comma and like and or and however your logic works. To your question, you need to include multiple times. That's it.
Okay.
Avinash, you have anything to ask?
No, sir.